Hello everyone, today we will be looking into the maps of Golang, so let's get started. Maps are used to store data in the key value pair. Each element in the map is key value pair. A map is unordered and changeable collection that does not allow duplicates of keys. The length of map in the number of its element, you can find it using length function. The default value of the map is nil and the map hold reference to an underlying hash table. Go has multiple ways to create maps, and also map is of reference type. So if a single variable is referencing, if a single map is referencing to variable references, so by changing any one of them you will be changing other also. So let's take a look at declaration first, or the syntax that we use for declaration. So we start with map keyword, then we specify the key type, then we specify the value type, and then we basically populate the map with by initializing it. The note here is the order of the map element defined in the code is different from the way they are stored. The data stored in a way to have efficient data retrieval from the map. So what they mean here we are storing Oslo with key Oslo value 1 with Bergen value 2. So we are seeing this sequence here, right? But it is not necessary that it will store in the this sequence in the map also. So that is the thing here. If you see what is getting printed here, so Bergen is getting printed first and Oslo is getting printed later. So that is the note. We can also create a map using make function, where we write make function and then map and key value pair. So here we have created a map. Then we can populate the map in later stages of code by specifying the key and value. And our A, which is initially empty, is no longer empty. Another way to create map is by using this colon equal operator, and again we are doing the same thing. Order of map in the code is different from the way again the note that we have previously is there. A map, creating an empty map, there are two ways to create an empty map. One is by using a make function that we have seen here, and other is by using the following syntax, which is var map string string. So we are basically just declaring a variable and it is empty initially. And the difference between these two approaches is, if we try to equate it with nil, the map that is made with make function is not nil, but with the another approach it is nil. So make function is right way to create an empty map. If you want to make an empty map in different way and write to it, it will cause a runtime panic, as we will try to do operation on something that is nil if it is not initialized. Allowed key types in maps are boolean, number, string, arrays, pointers, and structs interfaces, as long as dynamic types support equality. Invalid key types are slices, maps, and functions. The map values can be of any type. So there is a restriction on type of key that we have in map, but there is no restriction on the type of values that we have in map. How to access map element? Just like arrays, we will put, instead of indexes, we will put key in the square brackets along with name of map. Also, if we want to remove the map element, then we will write the delete function with map name and key that we want to delete. Here, if you see, we have deleted a year key, and after deleting, we can see that there is no year key. To check for the specific element in map, we can write map name and key. It basically returns us two values, val and OK. OK is basically boolean. If it is true, then it has returned some value. Mm, it is basically saying that the value that you are trying to get, the key that you are trying to get, is present there, and value basically store the value from the key. So here, if we check the, if we only want to check the existence of the element or key, then we can basically ignore the first element, which is value, by writing the underscore. So here val1 brand, we have Ford, so we will have value as Ford and OK as true. Similar thing here, as we don't have color key in here, so we don't have anything in val, but we have OK2 as false. In case of 3, day is present, but its value is empty, so that's why it has just returned as true. It has basically printed an empty string. And last thing is we want to ignore the val4, so we have used underscore, and OK4 is returning that model is present, so true. Maps are references, as I have said, maps are references to hash table. If two maps variable refer to same hash table, changing content of one variable affect the content of another. What I mean by that, so here we have created one map. So now where a is a reference, which is pointing to a hash table, which hash table contain these key value pairs, and then we have assigned same hash table to another reference type, reference, which is b. So now a is pointing to the hash table and b is pointing to the same hash table. So now when we make changes in the b, so initially the year was 1964, and we are updating the value in b, which is 1970, and if we again print the map, initially both have same values, and even after we both have same values, even though we have made changes only for b and not for a, but changes for a are also there. Func main, a map string iterate over map. The way to iterate over map is range, which basically returns us true value. Instead of index, it returns us key, and that's it. Here we will having the value as 1, 2, 3 in case of key, and in case of v we have value as 1, 2, 3 in integer format. So that's it for this video, guys. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. For more Go tutorial, let me know in comment if you have any question. See you in the next video. Happy coding. Bye bye.